what she's going to say.
Poor Angie was at my house. I made her do something she didn't want to do.
Oh, that one. Okay.
And then she tried to leave. And I ran after her. I said, what's going on? Where are you going? Where are you going? Then she blew up on me and she said, I'm never going to talk to you again. I'm never going to talk. This is over. This is over. I ran after her and I turned her to me and I said, Angie, I love you. You're my friend. I'm never going to leave you. So you best believe I'm never going to leave you, okay? I'm always going to be here. Okay? Always. Always.
No, I'm just kidding. Angie, there's a scripture that I looked up for you, and it's about, I should have it on me, but when God was calling one of the prophets, and he was told he wanted to go to another town, but he didn't want to leave who he was being trained by. It says, I will not leave you. I'm going to stay in this town. And I thought, that's my friendship with Angie. I don't ever want to leave her. Like you're like that friend that I want you to be for the rest of my life. Like till we're gray and old. You know what I mean? I don't want that walker. I'm like, yeah. You know, I'm probably need the walker first before you. But you're that friend to the end. You mean so much to me. And I couldn't imagine my spiritual life without you. Love you tons.
Scripture, because this reminds me of you. It says, there's no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. The one who fears is not made perfect in love. We love because he first loved us. And I read you that because when I think of your faith, I think of fearless faith. You know, like you're always so gutsy, intense, courageous. You don't back down from a challenge. For those of you that don't know, my first interaction with Angie was also intense. She came to church. Yeah, with notepads. By the way. And she, you know, I can't share all the details, but basically, I didn't even know her, and she came to church with a gripe with me because she thought I was trying to sabotage her life or something like that. And I just said, I don't know you. I haven't even talked to you. What do you want, you know? And so she was questioning me being a minister and all of that. Like, how can you be a minister like this and all of that? I said, let me listen to you, because I'm tempted to get it on with you as far as verbal altercation here. But, you know, I'll kind of stand down here. Let me hear what you have to say. And I remember she just spewed it all out. She was just like, here I feel, this is who I am. And something told me, don't judge her, just accept her the way she is. And that'll probably calm her down. So I did that, and I was lucky I got it right this time. And she was so appreciative of how I listened to her. And I think with Angie, your fearlessness can sometimes scare people, but if we see you in love, you know, it's something that could push us all further. And that's what makes you faithful. You know, that you're not scared. You're like, let me try this, let me try that. I've never met a female kickboxer, not personally, at least. You know, I've heard of them, but you know, not to me. Well, that's pretty cool. And everything I ask you to do as far as for the ministry and for life, it can be a challenge. I know, because I push people to the limit. I want the best for them. And I appreciate you always rising to the occasion and never backing down. And I think that's what makes you up. And I think what drives your fearlessness is you really want to love. And even if you don't know it, you're just like, man, I want to love. So I love you, sis. You're like my sister, not even just a spiritual one, but blood, amen. And so I love you a lot.
And that is, first of all, a lot of you probably don't know, but Angie kind of helped save the MRI department, me personally, because I was working so many hours, because I ended up in charge of the department I'm in with way more studies than I could do. And I'm like, would you please let me hire somebody, right? And so I found Angie's resume stuffed in a drawer, and I called the number. She didn't even work there anymore. it was so old. So they said, well, I think I know where she's at now. So the train kind of connected, and Angie, I was able to call Angie, and she was able to come and help us out. And then finally, they let me hire her. So Angie helped Chelsea and I save the department, right? So thanks, Angie, for that. Secondly, Angie's intensity was awesome. Now wait a minute. Remember, this is not spiritual here. Remember? So I want to clarify it, because I found out Angie liked kickboxing. So once upon a time, way before Tum Tum here, I used to do that too, right? So I snuck some pads in one day. And Angie's at the console, she's working and stuff like that. And I grabbed the pads and I set up and I said, hey Angie. And she turns around and she sees the pads and she goes like this. Pulling up the pads, wham, and she blasted the pads. So not only is she a good tech and has helped me out with that, she's got a good hip turn into that kick.
I just appreciate your friendship. I love you. I appreciate your energy and your zeal. I appreciate your realness. Is to always just have great conversation with you, and I just appreciate how you're just very like authentic, and you give your whole heart, and I love that about you. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, girl.
Oh, sorry.
I'm nervous, so just bear with me. So, Angie, I knew you so long before you even became a believer. But your passion was always there. It was always a joy to work with you, because you made the day so fun, you know. And even before that, you just always had a love and a concern for other people. And then when you came to the Lord, it was just magnified like 100% more, you know? And I'd say your strength and courage, like what everybody else, and your encouragement, and also your commitment and your perseverance and just your joy, you know? You stick to it, you're gonna do the right thing no matter what. And you don't compromise, and that's a great quality. And the verse that comes to mind is that a friend loves at all times. You are that faithful friend. So, I love you.
I've been on you for almost a month, but I just love the way, your attitude, you know what I mean? You have a beautiful personality, really super encouraging and lovable, and I just hope it will make good victories and good memories with you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
What I appreciate about Angie is just her amazing heart. I remember the first time I was like, hey, let's hang out. And she's like, yeah, let's go to Zumba. And I'm like, oh, Lord. I was like, I'm tired. Just came from work. I don't want to go to Zumba. But you know what? Amen. I mean, and when I went, I got that strength. And my husband's like, what happened? He's like, you look so like, with a bunch of like energy. And I'm like, heck yeah, all the energy that Angie gave me. He's like, you need to chill. And I was like, I think I need to hang out more with Angie. So I just appreciate her spirit. It's like really amazing, and continue to have that strength and amazing spirit. So I really thank you for that. Love you.
If I could describe Angie, it'd be 2 words: strength, mentally, definitely physically. Working out with her is so motivating, and most importantly, spiritually. Just your perseverance and strength go hand in hand. It's infectious. It's encouraging to me. And I'm so proud for you to be my gym buddy. You encourage me and have the strength to go on when I'm tired. And so just seeing your perseverance and your walk has really encouraged a lot of women, personally me. So I just want to say thank you for hanging in there.
My twin. It's weird.
30 seconds.
But Angie, I'm super proud of you. You've come such a long way to digging into your word, to just building with so many people and getting advice and just developing your character in such a tremendous way. It's really been inspiring to me and everybody that's here to see you grow and flourish. and I really believe you haven't even scratched the surface of the blessings that God has in store for you. I absolutely 1,000,000% know that. It's a fact, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm so grateful that you're my wife's best friend.
Angie! Oh my gosh, girl, there's so much to say about you. But one thing that always comes to mind is your personality is so much like fire and passionate. Your passion is infectious, and I always see you dancing in church, and I'm like, oh, okay, Angie's doing it, I gotta go harder. But Angie, I love you so much. You're so strong. I look up to you in many different ways, especially what you're dealing with right now, and you just persevering, girl. You learning scriptures like off the top of your head. I aspire to do the same thing. Right? Talk about it. Angie, you're an amazing sister. I consider you a big sister, and I look up to you, and I love you so much.
What can I say about Angie? Like Casey said, I just think you're a firecracker. The one thing that I love about you is the energy that you always bring to no matter what it is that's happening. Like being able to be at like Sunday service. My favorite thing to do is when I'm singing is to look at Angie because she is so excited. She's grooving. It doesn't matter if you're off key. Like you just encourage us. Like okay, what we're doing is she's feeling it, and I love that energy. You have that energy about everything that you do with you. So I love you so much, and happy birthday. I'm so glad to celebrate you.
First brother to come and share. 30 seconds, okay. I'm truly inspired by you, Angie. I remember just first meeting you when you had that fire in you. And just everything that you've been through, you still have it, you know, and your perseverance and just your character, man. Look at everybody that's here for you, and I'm just inspired by you, honestly, and appreciate our time that we had together and hanging out and the laughs and all the great time. But if I would say one word about Angie, she's fired up, you know. Sister, so like you're here as well, you know. All right, well, I love you.
Well, I only have 30 seconds. I get emotional.
Oh, no, don't start that stuff because I get emotional too. I'm not trying to cry.
You know, I absolutely love your spirit. I absolutely love your spirit. You're such an incredible person, a fighter. I love your faith and the joy that you bring in a room. I love what Christina said, you bring me joy. But I'm just so encouraged. Every time we get together, we have great talks. And I think that's what's needed for everybody, is someone that can just really listen, encourage them, love them, no matter where they're at in their faith, and you do that. And you are such a beautiful person, and I am so grateful to know you.
You're so beautiful, your diligence, your strength, it just inspires me as a young disciple, and just realizing how much you've accomplished this far, and you baptized me, and just seeing what a great woman you are, your strength, your beauty, how fit. I'm just so encouraged by your life, and just just being grateful to have you as my friend, as a sister in Christ, and just somebody I can look up to and talk to about anything. I just want you to feel so much love by everybody around us, and I just appreciate you so much as a human being, as a soul that God's created and called you out of the world into the kingdom to be my sister. And I just love you so much in everything that you do. I love you.
Things we can say about you. First off, it's just anytime you come, everyone's just happy to see you. So I really always appreciate just the joy that's been on your heart ever since that you found out about God. And that's where joy really comes from. Happiness is conditional, but I've always seen joy in you, no matter what is happening. So I encourage you to always keep that joy that's on your heart, because that is a gift from God. And you bring me joy, just by being around. So I've always loved your energy, I love your smile, and I just love you. So thank you for this opportunity to be here and just to encourage you. I love your life, and I'm so honored to be your sister.